This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now, because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house, but until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. Oh, y'all ain't gonna talk back to me this morning.
Oh man, so that clip is going viral, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed because my people, we down bad right now. Our thirst for conflict is embarrassing, and our thirst for context is non-existent. They all going in on TDJs based on that clip right there, but YouTube is free. You have access to go and get context if you want to. But listen, if you are a detractor and you have some pride for yourself, then you're gonna watch to the end of this video and get context. But first, check out some of these comments on social media right here. So this lady responds saying, is it because of absent fathers, or is it fathers wanting their daughters to be self-sufficient? He is right, but can we also talk about the way some moms raise their sons? This chick Yanni saying this is why the church members will continue to decline, because the men never supported church in the first place. All the things he listed, men get applauded for. I think he's upset because we're not settling for the bare minimum anymore and accepting broken men. Where is the accountability? I'm going to respectfully disagree. A man that has value would not lack a good woman. If you have nothing to offer, why would anyone take you seriously? Women should do what is best for them, not be mediocre so that men could feel superior. Jaquil Marshall, thank you for the subscription. Here come the whataboutisms. Bishop at this point is giving Kevin Samuels. And what? Kevin Samuels is also another dude who you guys took clips and took them out of context, not wanting to go ahead and watch a full stream, a full conversation to get a real good understanding of what the man is saying. Now that's Kevin Samuels. He was newer to the scene. TD Jakes has been in these streets, been on his fight for years. He's built up credibility. But the moment he says something you don't agree with, you don't want to even give him the chance, the benefit of the doubt. He hasn't earned that. Now let's get to it. So as I said, this was a Father's Day sermon titled Real Men Pour In. A lot of people were asking TDJ questions like, how could he say this? How could he say that and disregard this? Not knowing he answered all those questions within this sermon. So I'm going to pop some of those questions up while he's speaking so he can answer it for you. Let's tap in.
Greater love have no man than this. Now he going deeper. He going for the throat. That a man lay down his life for his friends. God so loved the world that he what? Gave, not took. See, men pour in. It's not about taking. Wherever there is love, love pours. When Adam is created and Eve is pulled out of him, he breaks the divine order, because men were designed to pour in when he started receiving from her. If Adam had not allowed Eve to pour into him, sin would have never come into the world. Sin came into the world because Adam broke the order. We were not designed to receive from women. Your self-esteem is compromised when you have to ask your wife for lunch money.
Facts. Facts.
I'm not saying you gotta be rich. I'm not saying you gotta be famous. I'm saying that you have got to be the one who pours in, not the one who takes out. When Adam started eating out of his wife's hand, sin came in because the divine order was broken. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you?
I heard you.
And Adam all of a sudden has allowed the curse to come because he stopped pouring. Women, be careful about pouring too much into us. We are designed to pour into you, and you are designed to take what we pour into you and increase it and make it better.
Multiply.
You increase it, you appreciate it, and you multiply it. This breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now, because we are raising up women to be men.
There go context. He ain't done. Keep cooking.
And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house, but until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away. The conversation has become, let's prove to the men how dispensable they are. And it is born out of pain because we hurt you.
Yeah.
And betrayed you.
Context.
And lied to you. And cheated to you. And you became like you became out of pain. But watch what is born out of pain. Benoni can never be king, only Benjamin. That is born out of pain is the way you cope with disorder. Insist for better out of me rather than replacing me.
Talk to him.
Oh, Lord. I told you they wasn't gonna like this, Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Let's go from the scriptures to anatomy. Anatomically, men pour in. I got this big picture here. It looks good, it's nice, it's fancy, it's cute, it's fine, it's wonderful, and honestly, it's expensive. But it's empty. Just because you dressed up don't mean you pour in. Just because you got a Gucci bag don't mean you pour in. Just because you got a fine watch doesn't mean you pour in. You can be fine as wine and have nothing to pour in. And pretty soon we're gonna get tired of you being cute. You cute, but you empty, sir. Men pour. So we look good to the community. We look good to everybody, but behind closed doors, you ain't pouring nothing into me. And gradually I become angry with you because you're not being able to pour into me leaves me desperate and thirsty, and then you hit me with commandments and tell me where not to drink, but you dry. How can you be dry and then tell me where not to drink?
That's the purpose. That's the whole point of conversation. That's what's going on in the Black community. That's for the ladies that are saying we have to go ahead and make sure that we can provide for ourselves because you guys can't do it for us. This is what he's referring to. Due to our circumstances, Black men not being in the position of builders. You know, we building now, but based on what has been going on in our history, us being dry and not being able to pour into our women, so women having to go out on their own and go ahead and nourish their bodies to be able to do things. But in today's age, you're having a lot of conversation with us Black men demanding what we want from our ladies, but the ladies are saying you haven't been pouring into us, why should we listen to you when we're having to go and find our own damn nourishment?
Jesus doesn't talk to us about commandments before he talks to us about love. He says, as the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Then he talks about keep my commandments. You can't keep commandments if you can't drink. Real men pour in.
So men have to be able to provide solutions and resources, and that's when the respect comes from that point.
Maybe because we started out as bucks, we think our real value is what we pour in anatomically.
Facts.
And we have not learned the value of what we give with our presence. Just to know you're in the house. Just to hear your crazy snore.
That's me.
Just to know that if a noise breaks out at night, you are there. Just for your kids to see what it's like to live with a man stops your daughter from having to go find one to figure one out. Talk to me, girls.
Facts. Talk to him.
May stop your son for looking for male attention from another man. You must understand when the Bible says, husbands, love your wives as Christ has loved the church. The women are so busy fussing about submission that they didn't read the rest of the verse. Husbands, love your wife as Christ hath loved the church. Whoa, wait a minute. And gave himself, men pour in. He died. You talking about submission? You ain't gonna submit to nobody. I got the worst end of the deal. He told me to die for you. He told me to bleed within and still stand there.
That is what's expected of us as men. And we are starting to accept that. But there goes some more context. For the full sermon, I will link it in the description below. It's titled Real Men Pour In. The people that really went hard on Bishop Jakes, they should really feel ashamed of themselves, because a lot of them were asking questions that he already answered. And they did not give him the benefit of the doubt. But our thirst for conflict is out of this world. But no thirst for context. For the black men and black women that want to actually, work on making things right between each other. When we have discussions, we have to have them in good faith. In good faith, discussions should lead to discovery, not debates. You feel me? So many people are online looking for likes and retweets, but not looking for true understanding. So purposely, we take things out of context to go ahead and start debates, but not understanding that we are creating more divide. So next time you see something salacious pop up, a headline or something, ask yourself, why are they saying that? Or where is this coming from? Try your best to ask questions to get understanding, especially if the person that you are hearing whatever statement from, if they built up a rapport with you, they have credibility, then give them the benefit of the doubt and go look that up, man. But I'm tired. I'm gonna get this video to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. It's your boy Stacie. I'm out.